Hello, and a wonderful good morning slash afternoon slash evening. This is just a brief, quick microphone check. We're still a couple of minutes from the match having started, and obviously we are streaming with a 3-minute delay. So quick microphone check. If you can hear me, that is perfect. And I'm gonna mute myself again, and we shall be back as soon as we have, well, a match in progress.
guys and girls. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. So it is currently 6 p.m. Central European Summertime. We are waiting on, I believe, it's Team Awesome's last player, number 6. And once the teams are complete, we will be seeing a hopefully exciting round, first playing Mesh, a map that is not played that often, especially not in public, and is also new to the competitive pool this season. And after Mesh, we're going to see the same teams compete again on Veil. Just as a fair warning, I am running a slightly different streaming setup here as usual, so mostly regarding sound. If anything is off, doesn't sound right, if I'm too loud, too quiet, if the game is too loud or anything else, please let me know. So, it seems we actually do have the team listing, so I can, or should be able to show you who is actually going to play tonight. Let's see if this is any good. Alright, so the caster is ready, the referee is ready. We're pretty much right now waiting for teams to ready up, and
As soon as this is taking place, I will fade out the music, show the intro, that hopefully is going to work properly this time, and we're going to see a match. Alright, we are live with a Marine start in Hangar and an Alien start in Isolation. We're seeing mostly even splits from the Marines. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing an arms lap here. Second IP has been dropped, will be built by Oloy, the commander. Marines already on their naturals. First skill of... Jesus Christ. Sorry for that. Got a little bit of a sore throat here, but that should be back in action in a few seconds. First kill of the match went to DA, kicked from the server, who is actually Balai. So we currently have not too many engagements going on. Balai holding the middle lane, Nublar and Roland already capping transit. Slaughter and Ice Smoke being very sneaky up here in security. Not quite a synchronized attack by the aliens, but Darkling manages to take down Balai. Is evolving, getting his crush upgrade, it seems, is harassing this resource tower. Meanwhile, Roland is not running back. He will leave it up to Balai to take care of this. Balai, who has little issues taking down that Skulk. Meanwhile, Ari is getting a very nice attack, taking down both Marines on the north side. We have a Gorge Tunnel up in Generator by now. That's the second tech spot the aliens would likely like to claim, with a Gorge by Hellspawn. So far, not much pressure from either side. One dead resource tower, possibly? No? No dead resource tower at this stage. Onto being sneaky, or too sneaky, I'm not sure where he wants to go. Only one in the vent. So Anto is being a sneaky Skulk over here. He is behind enemy lines, only that he's not really doing much. I'm not really sure what he's trying to achieve here. Meanwhile, Balai and Ice Smoke are pressuring into generators. Poking, they're both parasited, so the aliens know that they're coming. It looks like they are grouping up. Only that RI makes way too much noise and gets sniped off pretty easily here. Here comes the engagement. One Marine down, two Skulks down, the Gorge survives, and Ice Smoke needs to retreat here. Meanwhile, Marines already pressuring into the alien hive. Now that is some nice pressure, going straight for the X. The aliens are down. The aliens are currently... well, they need to spawn X if they wanna get out of the spawn delay they're having. And we see Ari going lurk, so we should see the first life forms up in a few seconds too. Meanwhile, Armory has gone up, Armor 2 is completed, Weapon 1 is incoming for the Marines. All in all, I dare say it is still a fairly slow game at this point. Two lurks crushing Balai here in Bioscan. No way he can survive this engagement. Hugger 1 taking down, I believe, the first extractor in this matchup even. Marines have been sitting comfortably on 6 rest towers. Aliens have been sitting on 3 without getting contested on those. Here goes the second rest tower for the Marines. We have shotguns up. We have two Marines pressuring into generator, getting quite a bit of chip damage on that lurk. Meanwhile, Ari and Darkling in central. Darkling evolving next to the resource tower, probably going for a crush. No, he's going for regeneration. Aliens finally managing to take down a few resource towers, but without really hurting the Marine economy. And here dies the first lurk in a very uncool engagement. Ari dropping low as well. And Nublar is gonna chase him. Hellspawn is trying to spit as much as he can. He's not getting any medpack here, sadly. So that could easily have been a second dead lurk in this round. So we see some more respawning here. Roland being very sneaky with his shotgun. He's not showing himself. He hears that lurk, and he gets a nice meat shot on this life form. This lurk dropped low. This lurk dropped fairly low. Unfortunately, he couldn't follow up on that one. That was some very sneaky action. We see a phase gate going up in central. That should give the Marine even more, well, pressure. Ice Smoke all by himself, but just against Skulks that are bypassing him, not having a lot of issues getting that gate up. Second gate is going up in back alley. That's quite a good choice. So to have one passive gate, one offensive one, pretty close to a hive position, so that they can push into this. Ice Smoke defending the resource tower that actually did drop fairly low. And Darkling managing to take down one extractor. So far, really not much pressure on resources on either side. But meanwhile, we have Marines pushing generator. I totally missed that push. They are focused and determined to take down the tunnel. They managed to do that. PvE up here will likely go down as aliens are on a crack hive. They won't be able to echo it out. So this shift, this RT, and this crack is toast. And Marines have currently established a very strong position in this game already. So one offensive phase gate cat packs incoming. I like this choice a lot. An offensive phase gate, a defensive phase gate, weapon 2, armor 2, shotguns, cat packs, while aliens just lost their, well, only expansion to generator. While I being sneaky, he's waiting for the life forms to get in. And we have all the aliens literally trying to engage on this gate. Let's see what happens. Slaughter will get crushed. This gate should be a meat grinder. I don't think there's any way Marines can hold this. But with all the aliens in one single position, Marines are free to expand. Second gate going, actually the third gate going up in pipe maintenance. It seems they did not want to keep the gate here in back alley. Which is a pity, because it's a very strong position. Aliens are gonna lose their second, or their only natural they currently still have, while Marines are again on 6 resource towers, having a huge advantage in resources. And at this point, I would expect to see quite a lot of pressure coming to that hive. We have 2 Fates up, Hungry already dropping very low in an engagement against 2 shotguns, almost getting pistoled out of the game again. And at this point, if we just look at the map from the top real quick, we have the alien hive in isolation, we have a phase gate up in pipe maintenance, one in central, we have marines on either side of the hive. So all marines need to do right now is keep up the pressure, and they should actually be able to take down this hive. We shall see. Hangar phase gate is undefended, might get taken down by a lurk. A lurk and 2 Fates, Ice Smoke, very, very nice. Being sneaky here. Getting 2 nice shots on Darkling. Darkling is dropping dangerously low, and he needs to find a way to retreat. Darkling on 20 HP, it probably was even less before. Sneaky Drifter up here in security. I'm not sure if they want to go for a sneaky hive drop. They just might. And meanwhile, 4 marines with a shotgun on crash side, just north of the hive. Not sure what the marines are waiting for here. They are in a perfect position right now to just apply so much pressure to the... Ooh, Hungry One dropping low, Hungry One getting just roasted between 3 weapon 2 shotguns. And this is the hive push, this is where the marines run in. Let's see what they're converging on. First on the axe. Meanwhile, the Fade and the Lurk in the main base. They're trying to... followed up by a Skulk. They're probably trying to get a beacon out. I'm not sure why they would converge on the IP at this point. They buy some time, the beacon goes off. And Sneaky Hive is dropped in security. I actually like this hive drop quite a lot. I don't think marines are in any place to scout this, unless the commander is really expecting it and might even scan it out. Alright, let's try and slaughter as they push into this hive. Let's watch this from above. Making quick work of the Skulks. Darkling is low. He cannot engage them. Ooh, that is one dead Fade just jumping right into that shotgun. And with a couple of Med Packs and Cat Packs, they should actually be able to successfully push this hive. This single whip is really paying off for the aliens. It's taking out marine after marine, and it just does not get taken out. Airy has died. I do not see where. Most likely around this area here. I totally missed that one. And marines keep reinforcing. They just need to keep on pressuring that hive. Have maybe one marine recap the lost resources. So we're seeing weapon 3 has been completed. Cat packs are up for the marines. We're seeing an advanced armory in progress that will give them access to granite launchers to apply further pressure. Just a second, need to take the phone call here. Sorry for that, I had a phone right next to the microphone. Aliens are trying to take down that phase gate, but without much success. Yeah, at this point, I would love to see 4 marines walking into this hive and just making quick work of the PBE, potentially even arcs. And as I said, we have the Robo Factory being dropped in pipe maintenance just to get some extra pressure on the aliens. The hive insecurity has gone up, so that is surprising, but seeing that all the aliens are pretty low on resources and we're not going to see any new Fates or even an Oni anytime soon, I don't think that is going to be the game changer. Some very good play from the Marines here. Playing defensive while alone, playing offensive when they're in the group. Arc Factory has been completed, so I do expect to see arcs rolling out, arcing this hive fairly quickly. Now we see Team Awesome trying to push in. Ari engaging that Marine, but he drops low, and he might... Ooh, if Roland would have paid attention to it, he would have been able to easily kill this Lurk. So really a lot of pressure from the Marines. They will need a couple of medpacks up here to survive this push. They need to take down at least a Crag, then the whip that is causing them so much pain right now during their push. The Crag is going down. We see 3 arcs piled up. We also see a second command chair in generator. Probably they are scared of some cheesy tactics, or aliens would go for a comm chair rush. But at this point, it doesn't look like aliens have a clear strategy. Is under attack. Arcs are rolling in, there's a phase gate redropped in central, and this hive should really go down. There is no gorge to bile the arcs, 3 Marines are more than enough to fend off a few skulks, and this hive should be toast, including all the upgrade chambers, as they have no way to cut them out. So Slaughterer gets taken out in central, but the phase gate goes up. There is a crap ton of arcs, 4 arcs. They will make quick work of that hive. Interestingly enough, aliens have not been idle in the past minutes. They have managed to really take down the Marine economy. Okay. Aliens managed to clear out the Marines. They will try to get those arcs down, but there is no way they can... There is no way they will be able to do that before the hive goes down. Simply no way. Ari is getting himself in a very dangerous position here. The hive goes down, so go literally Fade and Honors upgrades that they did have. The upgrade chambers will go down. And currently also the phase gate in central. So, Marines are currently stuck with 2 Fates Gates only, a lot of arcs, really a lot of arcs for what they actually need. Aliens are scattered all over the map, looking for something to attack. They decide to go for the observatory in the main base. They will get it down before the beacon goes off. The question is, does it matter? Nublar, I'm not sure what he is doing. He seems either disconnected or away from keyboard.
Command station taking damage.
So this is one Marine that is definitely not moving right now. And we have a pause coming up. I assume it is actually because Nublar was AFK or disconnected as they stated. Yeah. The referee is not too happy about this because, as you may or may not know, even though the NSL mod that is running on those servers during competitive games allows you to pause games and allow spectators to then get such wonderful Matrix-like still shots of lurks being mid-air or skulks jumping mid-air. During official matches, it's actually forbidden to simply just pause the game on your own, but you have to request a pause from a referee. So, it seems Nublar has dropped. The game is currently paused, and I'm honestly out of stuff to comment on. I hope you're forgiving me my well, rookie casting here, but it is a considerably slow game, already 18 minutes in. Both of those teams, to my knowledge, are actually coming from the newcomer tournament, so I think both of those teams are to some extent new to competitive play. Well, actually, Tactical Retreat should not be, if I look at the names there, but yeah. Games usually do take a little longer in this division now. Responses might be a little slower, but it should still be fun to watch. And while we're waiting for what was it? Team Awesome to get their 6th player again, I shall add some music to the stream. Okay, it seems Nublar has been able to reconnect, so we should see the game getting resumed any second now. So what is about to happen? It looks like the phase gate in hangar is fairly low, already at 33%. Ari and Antu are, including DC Darkling, are close enough to take this down. It is the only gate the Marines currently have. So losing that gate also likely means losing access to 1, 2, 3 arcs. So at this point, Marines really need to re-establish map control. And we're live again. The gate in hangar will go down, and with this, Marines are cut off from their arcs. Which is interesting enough, the first thing the aliens are going for. Marines by now should know for sure that aliens do have a hive up in security. They're trying to recap platform. Marine economy has literally been devastated roughly 4 minutes ago and has not recovered yet. Ice Smoke, TA kick, walking into the hive. But they just figured out, okay, this hive is up, aliens are getting healed in there. There is no PvE right now to support it. That might actually be an issue for the aliens in this case. Darkling is chewing down those arcs as they are about to retreat. And at this point I would really like to see an offensive phase gate potentially in platform, as they already do have power here, allowing Marines to really keep up pressure on this hive.
Under attack.
We see Marines walking up to platform. Base tech is up again, it seems. The observatory was not rebuilt in time, so they should have access to phase gates again now. Here is the forward phase gate, which is in security. They actually do have the power node still, even though it's at 50%. And with Psych, the aliens have a Gorge up. Aliens are currently playing with 1 biomass, with 0 upgrades, with no upgrade chambers, so a potential hive push from Weapon 3, Armor 2, Cat-Packed Shotgun Marines might be difficult to fend off. Let's see how this works. Ari going in, Ari dropping very low, and he needs to retreat, otherwise he's gonna lose his lurk again. And this looks like it could be one of the final pushes. So aliens Aliens moving in. We're getting those skulks down. Roland separating from the group. And there is no crack to heal up this hive again. All they have is currently one gorge. That is, where is he even?
Our hive is under attack.
Where the heck is the gorge? Oh, it's like it is right here. Harry is going in, getting Balai to 1 HP. Marines need to weld up here. They need to invest into this push. This is literally their chance to finish this game. Aliens are on a spawn delay. They have 0x. They currently cannot spawn. If they can keep this pressure up, they can take this hive down and win the game. Okay, it seems they are focusing on the hive right now. The hive is at 27%, 15%. If they focus on the hive, if they take down this hive now, then it's GG. And that's just what happens. Marines win the first round on Mesh. After a 21-minute game that likely could have been over 10 minutes ago. So let's have a look at a few statistics. Marine accuracies are all the way actually pretty good. Most of them above the 20% mark, while I even close to 30. Not much to say about commander statistics on the Marine side. Fairly high efficiencies on all med packs, ammo packs, cat packs. Pretty standard build order, fast armor 2, followed up by shotgun, weapons 1, phase tech. The rest graph, as addressed in the game, there were a few spikes around the 5-minute mark, 6-7 minute mark, where Marines lost 1 or 2 RTs, but Aliens have not been able to apply a lot of pressure to the Marine economy in the beginning.
I need a med pack stat.
So we are about to swap sides, and I will try to actually show you also an updated score list. Let's see if this works. I do hope so. Please work. So we're 1-0 into this game, 1 point for Team Awesome, winning the Marine round on Mesh, playing Aliens now. We're currently waiting for teams to ready up, and as soon as this happens, we shall watch the game. It is quite possible that the next round start is going to be delayed by a few 1 or 2 minutes. It seems that one of the players is restarting to fix texture issues. As soon as teams are ready, we shall be live. Also, thanks for the comment on the in-game sound. I will lower it a little bit and hope it's going to be more audible next time. Alright, it seems we are already live in the second round. This time Team Awesome playing Aliens, Tactical Retreat playing Marines. We see again even splits, this time with an arm slab start instead of a second IP built directly by Psych. First kill of the match goes to Nublar, snacking away Hungry One. Roland as a Gorge already in Generator. Darkling has seen him, Ari is joining up. Roland is retreating, so no engagement here. Very wise choice. Nublar also taking down Hellspawn. He's gonna chew down on this extractor. Balai might just be in time to snack Hungry One. No. Also, I just lowered the in-game voice a little bit. I do hope it's better now. Hellspawn trying to come in and defend this RT. Meanwhile, Roland still trying to run away from 2 Marines. Balai getting the first kill. Doing some nice job at making Ari waste his bullets, Slaughter coming in, and with the help of the Gorge they get the second Marine down. So, slightly slower expansion from the Marines this time. That's mostly because aliens are actually giving them a pretty hard time getting off their naturals. We see 3 RTs for Marines, armor 1 is up, weapon 1 is coming up. And Marines have not been able to push past their naturals so far. So aliens have done a very efficient job at keeping the Marines at bay. Gorge Tunnel in isolation, that is a fairly greedy and offensive tunnel. Very strong if they can hold it. Really strong if they can hold it. But the question is, will they be able to? It seems. Ari putting down some pressure on the alien natural. There's going to be Balai and Slaughter to respond to that. Ari certainly has hurt them. Gets a bit of chip damage on Balai. Meanwhile, Antu is getting snacked from behind by Ice Smoke. Ari is still alone with his resource towers. And here comes the engagement. And he gets cleared out. Very nice. Okay. RT is not getting resisted, so at least the resource tower is going to die. Hellspawn is alone, trying to engage a Gorge and a Skulk there, sitting behind a lot of PvE on the tunnel, so that's not going to be anything he can push on his own. We see Slaughter evolving to Lurk, so we're gonna see the first life forms up in a few seconds. Marines having not been able to get past their 3rd resource tower, Balai already taking down or chewing down the 2nd natural, while Ice Smoke and Ololoy and Roland are taking down the other one. The resource pressure from the aliens in this game is real. And it's pretty good. It's giving the aliens one hell of a hard time. Slaughter dropping low, 20 HP, engaging N2 and DC Darkling in Generator. But he gets out easily, as he can just use the Gorge Tunnel to escape. Aliens dropping down to 2 RTs again, so a lot of resource pressure from both sides. With the only difference that aliens are doing a lot better if they're just sitting on 2 to 3 resource towers. N2 and Darkling, they are trapped up here. There's not really much they can do. They might just get ambushed. Ice Smoke baiting very nicely. Roland taking the bullets and the Gorge goes down. Darkling dies too. Hungry One manages to clear out the chipped skulks and gets cleared out by Ololoy. This is going to be one dead Drifter unless the commander is responding fast enough, which he's not. So Drifter lost for the aliens. Other than that, Marines have dropped down to 1 resource tower. That is really, really not much. So Marine expansion is currently completely sabotaged. There is no way they can tech up. There is no way they can afford medpacking any expensive engagements. Slaughter getting a little bit unlucky here in this vent, so the Lurk is dropping low. Ice Smoke is coming in. Managed to get a bite off of an Airy, managed to get a second bite off. And here comes the crush. That was a lot of medpacks for 1 Marine facing 2 Lurks. Medpacks Marines really cannot afford right now. This is some very, very nice pack play from the aliens. Balai snacking down the resource tower and platform so that his colleague can just jump in. Look at Roland here. He's just being ever so sneaky. Harry managed to get both of them down, but at the cost of the resource tower. Darkling is running into the Gorge Tunnel by himself, literally facing a fully healed Gorge Tunnel with a Crag and the Shade next to it. I'm not really sure what damage he hopes to do up there, but he gets cleared out easily by the alien team that responds fairly quickly here. So, quite a low res game for both teams, even though this is really, really hurting the Marines as they are completely blocked from upgrading in any way. Aliens are roughly 1 minute away from getting their fates on the field, and Marines will have nothing to put up with those fates at this point. Very, very nice team play here. The Skulk biting down the resource tower, the Lurk just hovering, idling, covering the Skulk to make sure he is not bothered by any Marines. He's engaging the Marines, he's just buying time. That's all they need. He just needs to buy time. About a few bullets, and the rest tower goes down, and he can leave. He can just leave at this point. Damage is done. That is some very, very nice and efficient pack play of the aliens here. Marines still on 1 RT, aliens currently on 3, 2 potentially getting built. I am surprised to not see a second hive yet so far, but it seems they would rather be aggressive on resource play here. Hellspawn probably will manage to get a Drifter here. Not really. Half the clip goes into the Cyst, another few bullets into the Harvester, the rest into a Drifter that escapes with half health. This RT will most likely get resisted and can survive if they manage to clear out those Marines. Nice job from Balai. They clear out both the Marines. This RT is already resisted and will likely survive. Tunnel is still uncontested, and we are seeing the first Fate. So Nublar has just evolved to Fate, and Marines still sitting on armor 1, weapon 1, no shotgun upgrades. So they will have a very hard time dealing with those fates. Osborn trying to get the resource tower up here again. He gets engaged by a lurk. A lot of medpacks getting dropped here. At this point, this resource tower is it's not quite lost, but and we see the same game again. Slaughter keeping a Marine busy while Balai takes off the resource tower. That is some very efficient pack play here. So, at this point, this game is swinging heavily, very heavily in the favor of aliens, sitting on 4 resource towers. Marines unable to get above 3, currently on 1. They're trying to hold on to their naturals. 10 minutes into the game, they literally have 0 upgrades. So at this point, I would be surprised to see Marines still take this game, but also aliens are not taking any risk. They are not playing as aggressive as they potentially could. So I'm not sure what exactly the alien team is currently waiting for to win this game. They are in the perfect condition to crush the alien, crush the Marine team and take this game. But it seems they want to have the comfort of a second, maybe a third hive, and an Anos on the field first. And that's probably one of the major differences that you would also expect from watching literally a Division 2 game that's where we also have newcomer participants playing inside, and the Division 1 game, where all of this just happens in 2/3 of the time. Hive drop in generator, easily defended by the alien team. Marines are in no position to push right now. Now look at that, it's the same scenario. The Skulk is biting the West Tower. The Fade very sneakily waiting in here. And let's watch Balai for a while. Oh, that is not Balai. Okay, Balai is disengaging. Generator has, well, that is not new that it has been claimed. Yeah. At this point, I find it really difficult to cast this, or to tell you anything new about this game. Aliens pretty much have already won this round. Technically, they keep the Marine resources to almost nothing. They are floating almost 100 resources themselves. They have the second hive coming up. Marines have not been able to tech past weapons 1, armor 1. They have no shotguns, no phase gates, literally nothing on the field, yet aliens are not applying any pressure to the Marine base. So it seems a shift hive is coming up. There is no reason why aliens wouldn't also just take the security hive. They are literally floating 90 res. There is no reason to not just drop this hive and get it and apply the pressure on it. So aliens are doing everything right to keep the economy pressure on the Marines up, but other than that, they are not doing anything that would actually win them the game. Which could be push to the base, which could be aggressive expansion here with a third hive. Slaughter dropping low against Darkling, he gets pistoled down. A lot of med packs getting dropped here, and here comes the hive drop I've been talking about. Onto certainly hurt this one. But he decides to suicide on the resource tower while Nublar is missing a lot of swipes. A lot of PvE dropped right onto security, even though it's missing a drifter to actually build this one up. Curious to see when we're gonna see that one. And again, excellent pressure on the resources from the alien team, but as much as this hurts the Marine team, it just doesn't win the game just yet. So looking at the resources from the aliens, we're likely going to see an ONOS on the field fairly soon. And if this goes on for another couple of minutes, we're going to see a couple of ONIs on the game. At which point we might also just see an ONOS rush on the comm chair. .5 minutes into the game, and we are for the first time seeing again some research for the Marines. They are going for shotguns. It is questionable if this will still make a big change in the course of the game, but we shall see. Roland is at 60 personal resources. He could go on us. We have not, or we are not ready for the ONOS upgrades yet on the alien side. Again, floating 70 resources, there is literally no reason why aliens would not have every upgrade they could afford. So those are resources that should have been spent minutes ago. Roland is finally out. He is engaging the first two Marines against Armor 1. This is a very easy engagement for him. Alien certainly noticed that there is now a shotgun on the field, but other than that, not much has changed. Respiting is going on, the pressure on the Marine economy is huge, delaying upgrades, delaying or preventing any form of expansion. But still no place to win the game. There is going to be a moment in this game where Marines just don't have anything anymore and the aliens are sitting on 4 hives with all upgrades and Xenocide. At which point the Marines also might just concede, but it seems this is not happening. So, aliens are on 3 hives. They are ready to get all the upgrades that are technically available in this game. They can go for all upgrade chambers, they could push contamination, and here we see the long needed pressure onto the Marine base. All life forms focusing down one IP right now, and the game is called by tactical retreat, meaning Team Awesome also takes the second round, leading to 0. So we can have a quick look at the statistics. Marine accuracy, quite a difference to actually the last round where we've seen it. So all of them, well, except for Array, way below 20%. Or, well, not way below, but slightly below. Yeah, there is not really much to say about this round. It was really, really unfortunate and difficult for the Marines to do anything here. Aliens literally kept their resources to bare minimum. Just look at this resource graph. Marines not unable to get above 3 rest towers at any time, most of the time sitting at 1 or 2. So it took time for aliens to build up 3 hives and then almost to finally do a winning game push. But just looking at the way the game evolved, this was over much sooner. Alright, I will take a very super quick break of roughly 1 minute and I shall actually be back with my co-caster Öle. At least I hope I will. So, we're currently waiting for, I believe, Team Awesome to get their 6 players. We seem to face some difficulties here, and as soon as the match starts, you will have some caster diversity, because you're not only going to listen to me, but also to Hulu, who is going to be live on stream in a few minutes too. So a quick update: if you just jumped onto the stream right now, you are, in case you aren't already reading it on screen, you're watching Natural Selection 2, Season 11, Division 2, the first game of the season actually, and technically we should be in the 3rd round of Team Awesome versus Tactical Retreat, with Team Awesome leading 2-0. But we are facing some difficulties with the server, so some of the players are unable to connect to the North American server that we would actually like to play on. So we are currently looking for a substitution, and as soon as we have found this, we should be live very, very soon. Alright, we are back on a second server, pretty much the one we have played on before. And I'm not alone anymore, so we also have Ule here, who is going to be my co-caster for the second round.
Hello guys, hello Lux.
Hi, how's life?
Hi. Fine.
Fine,
Beautiful.
fine is great. And we're already going live. Wow, this was quick. I was not prepared for that, but let's roll the intro.
Timing.
Let's roll the intro. And we are live in the second round of Team Awesome versus Tactical Retreat. Marines going for even splits, 2-3 splits. An arms lab has been dropped, will get built by the Marine Commander. Aliens are starting out in cargo. First engagement gets won by Balai. He is doing a good job at checking his corners. That Skulk had no chance. He is quick to pressure into Nano. Ooh, that crack just dropped next to the tunnel without getting built. That is gonna cause some distress. But Scorch manages to take down Balai immediately. Heal spray.
The spray of doom.
The heal spray of doom. Slaughter already in the vent, taking out Hungry One. That is some nice movement here. Roland and Nublar capping down the right side, while aliens are trying to set up in Nano. Meanwhile, Pipeline, where Drifter will meet Nublar.
Pretty sure this Drifter
and Roland.
Shit.
Ooh.
Nice pistol shots.
Balai winning the engagement against Darkling. Two Marines pushing into Pipeline. There is not much to gain here. I'm not sure why Hungry One would even take this engagement. Running into two Marines when there is literally nothing to defend in there. Slaughterer capping down the left side of the map. So let's have a quick look at the resources. Marines on 4 RT getting their 5th one up. Aliens on 3, which is to be expected in Nano. It's gonna be a very strong resource play from the Marines for now. Onto doing what Skulk should be doing at this stage. He is biting down the resource tower. I'm not sure why the heck he's leaving here. Why would he do that?
Is it engaging nanogrid?
Heal sprayed again? Core power! No, and Hellspawn dies to Balai. That is an unlucky start for the aliens. That is a very unlucky start for the aliens. Balai is alone against the tunnel. 3 aliens coming out of that tunnel at this point. They will be able to crush Balai, but they're not able to take down Nublar as well. So Marines can just keep up pressure against cargo, literally force all the aliens to just take the tunnel, come out, take those fights. Meanwhile, we have 6 resource towers ticking for the Marines. Wow.
Which are upgrading very well. They're already on armor 2 and now started freshly weapon 1.
Just like last game we see... Oh, Roland already pushing into the alien hive. That Marine team really knows how to make pressure and they're doing it pretty well. Harry has lurked up, so this Marine is likely gonna be toast. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Marines are attacking and they are forcing the aliens to respond. Aliens cannot pick the fights. They can only respond to what is currently under attack. Harry against Balai, dropping to 90 health. Dropping to 30 health. Doing some hit and run in this vent.
Meanwhile, for a short amount of time we had 7 RTs ticking for the Marine team. That was insane. Shotguns are up, weapon 1 is up, and we're at the 4-minute 30 mark. That is more tech than we had at minute 18 in the last round. That is remarkable. Some respite going on by Hungry One in pipeline, but Marines probably don't really care about this resource tower for now. The two lurks are staying together mostly, even though I'm unable to really identify what the current battle plan of the aliens is, besides running into Marines.
Actually, I believe they try to slowly cap the right side and gain control over pipeline and C12. But Marines are pretty sure going for phase gate systems, and Space Tech is running right now. Well, maybe not.
Two lurks, pack playing. And to getting a couple of shots on Ari. Ari dropping low against that single rifle, lower than he probably would like to be. Hellspawn will get... almost survives with 3 HP. So the Extractorant Overlook is finally gonna die. So there's a little bit of a dent in the resource graph of the Marine team. Let's see how this develops. A lot of pressure in the beginning. I think they really want to get some phase gates up to keep up this pressure. Ooh, Ari is dropping low against almost any rifle in this map. Marines are actually doing a decent job keeping their lanes closed. Ice Smoke covering the left lane here. Nublar covering the right lane. Taking down one Skulk. Now we have a single shotgun against 2 lurks. He's retreating, getting 2 very good shots on Ari. Almost takes down a lurk here. Phase gate has been dropped in system. Interesting position for a phase gate, especially if you're pushing side here, but it's well, actually that's totally fine here. Aliens are trying to deny this gate, and they might even manage to do so. But Roland is already running in. Ari is taking another shotgun blast and between 2 shotguns and just disintegrated before he can even get into this vent. I am not really sure about the upgrade path of the alien team. I mean, they do have Metabolize ready before Fates, that is a very good thing. Talking about Fates, we actually should see them in less than a minute. Going for charge might be a little early at this stage, but apparently they're confident they will see an on us. So we have 3 Marines welding up a phase gate again. Ice Smoke taking care of the infestation. Weapon 3 already started. Right lane currently completely open, so aliens could simply run into the Marine base if they wanted to. And Marines are doing what they've shown they can do very well in the early game, applying a lot of pressure. 3 shotguns in the alien hive. Hungry One loses his fate in the hive. Aliens are forced to spawn X. Darkling takes a lot of damage too. So they will be able to clear out this push for now. But still,
it cost them a fate.
It cost them a fate, and it cost them 5 aliens being busy in a hive. Meanwhile, Ice Smoke in nanogrids, double pressure, taking down the tunnel, taking down the crack in nano.
That is some very nice double pressure. He needs to stay on this crag now. Harry goes down trying to defend this. Yeah, this is a lot of pressure from
See
the Marine team.
Darkling dropping very low.
Two Marines now clearing up Nanogrid. Again, the right side, the right lane of the map would be open, so that could be one way for aliens to at least get a little bit of a leverage on the Marine economy. But I'm not sure what those skulks are doing. They are
Messing around with the Marines.
they're messing
Base
around.
gate going up in Nanogrid.
They are... At least those two are actually taking down a resource tower. That's a good start. Hungry One is biting down Overlook. Weapon 3 is up. And Marines are going to be on a costly 7 RTs if they manage to get Nano up. So Skulks are currently doing the right thing. They are taking down resources. We might even see something like a base push. Those two Skulks, they need to go on the face gate. That is actually a good call. Okay, Slaughter phases through, takes down both of them. Forced a tiny bit of a reaction. Commander staying calm here, not beaconing two Skulks. Meanwhile, the rest of the Marines just push into cargo. That is a very, very, very good response, and a very quick response. Darkling is dropping low.
Once again. We have Hungry in the Marine main base chewing down the face gate. Still 4 Marines pushing that hive in cargo.
4 Marines pushing that hive. Darkling trying to get 1 or 2 swipes out, but this is so dangerous for him against Weapon 3 Marines. And they are now converging on the hive. They might just focus on the hive now, take it down. And this is literally GG. So aliens, they have a hive pipeline, but there are no eggs spawned from this hive yet. So aliens, with 2 players on the field, they cannot respawn. Darkling is not getting any healing from this hive as it's not built yet. And he's just patiently sitting there waiting politely to get annihilated by the Marines walking in. And at this point it is called GG, and the 3rd round goes to Team Awesome as well.
I believe Kilgraf and Rescroft are showing us quite a story that happened.
Alright, let's have a look at some statistics while teams are switching sides. Let's see what we can get out of it. Accuracies on the Marine team 24.6% average. Balai with 41.3%. That is fairly decent.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Again, very, very high efficiency and also accuracy this time on medpacks from the Marine Commander. Not many medpacks wasted. Then again, Marines were literally floating in resources the whole game, so not much or not many resource towers contested by the aliens, so that win was to be expected. And this time they really did push for the win. So, teams are almost ready, and then we shall see the last round of Team Awesome versus Tactical Retreat. Currently, Team Awesome leading 3-0. So, they already did win this matchup in the group phase. The question is, are they going to take 3 points home with it, or are they going to take 4 points?
Why do I believe it will be 4?
I don't know, but I believe we will be live in 15 seconds. Here we go. And we're live in the last round of the match, Tactical Retreat versus Team Awesome. Same spawn for the aliens this time, spawning in cargo. Almost same splits and same build order. It seems Marines are rushing towards Nano. They want to deny Nano early on. Aliens already taking the first engagement in Topo. It's actually surprising that this one worked. Antu might get bitten down by ice smoke, so first natural already denied. We're gonna see a Gorge Tunnel too. Gorge Tunnel to C12. Now that is one greedy tunnel, but also quite a powerful tunnel if they can hold it.
But it also means you may lose nanogrid. So it's not that easy defendable anymore.
Well, so far neither side has taken nanogrids. Darkling is standing in the back of Nano. He won't be able to do much here. Aliens are grouping up. They are going in, and they will be able to take him down. Ari is coming to reinforce, but he is a tad tick too slow. Slaughterer using the moment of the reload. Very nice timing, managing to take Ari down, and that already puts the Marines into a small spawn delay, having only 1 IP and 2 teammates down. Hellspawn on 2 heading to Nano again. I need to give it... Aliens are doing a very, very, very good job at getting their parasites up. They know exactly where all the Marine players are right now. At least the ones on the lanes where they care. Topographical is gonna go down. Nublar is biting the resource tower. Ice Smoke is covering and is gonna ambush this Marine. But this is gonna be beautiful. Oh, look at that. That was a beautiful ambush, just supporting his teammate. That is some pack play that I think Tactical Retreat is missing a little bit.
Looks like aliens are grouping again for Nano.
Hellspawn is inside Nano. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Gorge go in first. No, not this time. But the Gorge being a mobile crack. And now the clip is empty. Yeah, that was a little bit of a miscalculation on the timing there. Yeah, Hungry One is not going to take this engagement.
Beautiful. 2 Marines running through C12. Nobody noticed the alien stuff in there.
2 Marines in the vent on an excursion into... on a sneaky excursion into pipeline, and they find an extractor. Weapon 1 is going up. We are again on par with resource towers. We see the Lord cleaning up onto from pipeline, leaving Darkling alone. I'm not really sure what he will be doing down here. He's literally a sitting duck. So, aliens are getting up Nano. That is gonna put them on 4 RTs. If they get pipeline back, it's gonna be 5. Hellspawn is moving in, but since it's parasited, Roland knows exactly when to get out. I would expect to see the Lurk join this fight, take down Hellspawn. Oh, that is some nice spitting from the Gorge. Antu rotating into the fight, or at least he's trying to. Only that he's too late. He gets a few shots off on Roland, but that's about it. So at this point the game is again a little bit stale. Marines are able to tech up on the 4 resource towers they have. Aliens are doing were doing a pretty okay job early game denying resources here. But right now at least Marines are on 5 RTs. That gives them enough room to, well, tech up a little bit. We see Weapon 2 incoming before Armor 2. We don't have shotguns on the field, we don't have phase tech on the field just yet. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Nublar, Ice Smoke taking down the Extractor in Pipeline. Darkling coming in, trying to save them. Hunger One and Darkling, they are heading to Nano. It seems they wanna trade. Ooh, Ice Smoke is dropping low, and this Lurk rightfully dies for staying in this engagement way too long. Slaughter taking down 1 Marine Natural. Nublar is already on the 2nd one.
Marines just lost almost every rest tower.
Yeah.
But Aliens too, that's the fun part.
Ooh, that Lurk in Nano drops down low. Weapons 2 is complete, shotguns are up. So let's see where this is going. Both teams, surprisingly, both teams fallen down on 2 resource towers, which likely hurts the Marines much more than it hurts the Aliens at this point.
Marines starting to build its Swectus and Nanogrid. No phase tech yet.
Slaughter, I'm not sure why he is taking this engagement.
Also,
I'm not sure why they are taking those engagements, but alright. DC Darkling heading to Pipeline. I'm not sure if Roland has heard him. He probably has, because the Gorge is backing out, is already spitting. So Darkling knows there is a Gorge hiding here, and he's off to chase him, and here comes the pack to the rescue. That is gonna be 1 dead Marine. 5 Aliens on 1 Marine, and he's toast. That was some very nice pack play by the Aliens. Ari is heading to C12. Getting a kill on the Skulk that was just about to go into the vent, getting snacked by the 2 Lurks. At this point, I'm not really sure where or in which direction this game is developing. Marines are trying to get some rest towers up. Another Lurk flash in Nano that was mostly unnecessary.
And again, there is a Marine on the way to Pipeline.
And by now we finally do have Fades up. So we have Nublar, who is going Fades. He's still waiting for his Metabolize upgrade for now. So we have 1 Lurk and 1 Fade on the field. Marines have just kept Nano. They are on 6 RTs. Ice Smoke is trying to take down RTs on the left side. So Marines are currently in an okay spot to actually get some technology running. Hungry One and Hellspawn are in the Alien Hive going for the upgrades. That's certainly one option. It forces a response, they get cleared out, taking down one shell worth 15 team resources. Meanwhile, the Lurk is biting down resource towers in Nano. We'll get some help by the Skulk.
Finally, we will see some shotguns on the field.
Yeah, there is no phase gate up, so it's gonna be difficult for Marines to really establish any form of proper map control here. Darkling fighting with Nublar, getting some help from Oloi. Ololoi. Ololoi.
The Marines pushing into pipeline again.
Yeah, only that this hive is up. There are Hydras in the hive. Both Marines are parasited, so I do expect aliens to respond to that and clear it up. Roland could technically just jump into the hive when he drops low, Airy taking swipes, which are quite on point from Nublar.
Phase tech now ready for the Marines, so I'm pretty sure.
And the naturals of the Marines are in danger again. They might drop down. They will drop down to 1 RT. The phase gate has been dropped in Nano.
Marine economy just broke down completely. They even need to wait a lot of time now to place those rest towers in Nanogrid.
Yeah, this is really hurting the Marines right now. And every engagement they take, every med pack that is getting dropped is just delaying the ramp up even further. They cannot afford dropping a single med pack right now. They just can't. So here comes the first harvester, sorry, the first resource tower in Nano. And funnily enough, we're again in the same position where aliens, like in the last round, they have the momentum fully in their favor. This is where you want to apply so much pressure that the Marines are just crushed below it.
But I believe aliens won't have it that easy right now. There are still a lot of resources in the bank of the Marines, at least personal resources. Marines had a good rest flow before, so some tech is also available. And it also will take a longer time until we see another.
I don't think the aliens should need Anonymous to win a game like that. I think we will have to wait until we see one, because it is considerably difficult for teams that are new to competitive to end the game without having this huge power swing from the Onos. But
oh, Roland relocated his Scorch to subsector now.
yeah, they will need to resist C12, otherwise all the PvE in here is gonna simply die. I would assume this is gonna be a fast third hive, which technically would end the game straight away as soon as they hit 9 biomass, but yeah.
Hungeron once again is in cargo, trying to take a Gorge Zone in there. But he's getting crushed by 2 scouts very nicely.
I'm not sure I really agree on this. I mean, if you're a single Marine and you're running into an alien hive by yourself, I mean, you will get killed. There is no doubt you will get killed. So while it's not a bad thing to do if you can provoke a response, it's a bad thing to do if you happen to carry a 20 resource shotgun in your hand, which you shouldn't just drag into the alien hive to get killed off there.
So it looks like aliens are going for a third hive. They want to play it safe. But Marines now know about top sector.
On to winning the engagement against... well, on to losing the engagement against Slaughter. I was just confused from here. Overlook resource tower is going down. I would love to see Bile Bomb for this Scourge. That would allow them to get rid of some weaponry here. Darkling again, he is carrying a shotgun into cargo. And he's taking it... no, well, he's not really able to take it out again. But again, those were like 4 med packs dropped by the Marine Commander that they really can't afford right now. So we have 2 Marines pressuring the tunnel in cargo. I'm not really sure why they are so scared of those tunnels and why they're constantly trying to take them down. Meanwhile, aliens are biting down Skylights. And the coach shell was relocated to Overlook. Look at how greedy that is. Nublar and Sideburners and Slaughter are gonna take down the Facegate in Nano. That is a very unfortunate position for a gate right there, so they will easily succeed. Ari and Antu have to run back.
The Marines were overextending quite a while now.
Bile Bomb has started, so Roland will be able to have a little bit of fun splashing around like in a water park.
Let's get Nanos back up. But Marines are struggling to hold the neutrals right now again.
Well, I would love to see some pressure from the alien team at this point.
Yeah, they should do more pressure, but
They are doing good plays on the extractors, but I would like to see more plays on the face gate or on the base at this point. This is what really those are the plays where you force a reaction, but if the reaction doesn't come or doesn't come in time, it is actually it's making the game for you. Sure, resource towers do hurt the Marine team a lot, but not tending or not defending a resource tower doesn't lose them the game immediately, but it's just gonna snowball in the long run. Aliens are missing the extractor in pipeline and their second hive, I just noticed. Not sure why that is. Maybe an oversight?
I believe they lost it a while ago.
And there is currently nobody in the hive to redrop it or to resist C12. Okay, tunnel has been moved to cargo. That is quite an offensive tunnel.
Talking about topographical.
Yeah, cargo is... sorry, yeah, topographical. Cargo is missing a crack, I would say. The 2 Marines are pushing cargo. They will no doubt get cleared up again. Oh, I think that's the first bone wall I'm seeing this evening.
Nubler is dropping very low, doing another 2 swipes before he retreats.
Our hive is under attack.
Marines do get cleared up, area will get cleared up, those shotguns should... Well, he doesn't even need to bile them away, there is nobody close to recap them. Marines are sitting on 6 rest towers. They're sitting on 6 rest towers, they might just get their 7th one up. They have jetpacks incoming. While aliens are far off honest res, because I assume the life forms just pick them up again. Yeah. Darkling being quiet in the neck. I'm not sure if he's going for a sneaky face gate or if he wants to go for a sneaky gate here.
There comes a gauge tunnel to topographical again.
I would like to see... I would like to sneaky gate here. Okay, he kills the Drifter, he announces himself to the alien team. I guess he's trying to apply some double pressure, he's just going to attack stuff in pipeline, hoping to provoke a reaction, while Marines are going for a direct hive push. They're ignoring everything, they're going for the hive, and this hive will go down. There's no way, there is no way this hive... There is no way this hive survives. This hive is toast.
I actually don't know. It feels like aliens are really missing a commander. Also, a long while ago they lost all spurs.
Ooh, ice smoke dropping low against the jetpacking area, and the rush goes on. They're just going for the hive. The lurks will have a hard time getting in there. Even the fade is dropping low. I'm not really sure what they're focusing right now. Nublar is... Ooh, that's... He's living dangerously here. Very offensive play from the Marines. It gets rewarded. It really does a heavy... It swings in their favor. Meanwhile... That push also cost them the whole economy. Interestingly enough, cargo has just been redropped, the Gorge will die, they will be able to take down that hive. They should be able to take down that hive, there is no healing in this room for the life forms. There are still the 3 shells that have not been cleaned out yet. I would assume... Oh, Nublar is going low, and... Nublar is down. I'm not sure why they're probably now taking care of those 3 shells. So this is fairly difficult to comment at this point. We have no phase gates, no tunnels. We have jetpacking Marines that are currently clustering in cargo where there is no life form and no hive and nothing left. And we have aliens that I'm not really sure what they are doing right now.
They're going for 2 honors and 1 fade. And the luck. We have 4 aliens evolving in their base right now.
4 aliens evolving, we're gonna see a phase gate in cargo. Why not? And Hellspawn is gonna have a heart attack seeing those life forms running against him. Towards him. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
They're going for nanogrid. Looks like they won't get it back.
Let's see what the Marines are doing. I would like to see them group up. They have jetpacks. Those on-eyes are... They can be trapped so easily.
Well, the era is going into Nano alone. Wasting his shotgun and his jetpack.
But still, those on-eyes, they will not get any heals in there.
Yep, they're pretty much trapped in there.
Let's see if aliens or the Marines will be able to exploit it. Olaloy is trying to come to the rescue. The Gorge is gonna go down. The Fate behind them will get a few swipes in.
The zonos are dropping dangerously low.
Roland has just lost his Fate. Wow. I really don't know how to comment on this. Hungary going in alone, that's the last you want to do right now as a Marine is you don't want to be alone on the field against this group of life forms. I'm not really sure what the current play here is. Aliens seem to really want nanogrid, which they're able to at least deny. Marines
are going for another hive push.
Which aliens will be able to defend. So they're going straight for the hive. The Onis are running in behind them. They will be able to clear this push. So it's a little bit back and forth, but I don't know, it's... Ugh.
A lot of Marines now using their personal resources, so there is not much left.
But also not on the alien side. So if they manage to take those life forms down, aliens are far away from getting them back up again. So we see Marines moving as a group. That is one good thing to do. I would love to see a phase gate coming up here in the neck. And we see 3 aliens. Ooh, that could be potentially dangerous. We see 3 aliens in the main base. They are forcing the beacon that will inevitably come. And this almost might be toast if we have jetpacking Marines here. No.
Gorge is healing it.
Yeah, the reaction is a little bit too slow. It was a good push though. It actually did force a reaction from the Marines. Tunnel has been dropped to topographical.
Once again.
I really don't agree with the nano gate. At this point I think Marines really should go for a neck gate. Something more aggressive.
Or at least the dome.
The last thing you want to do is now play a passive game where you potentially give aliens too much room and time.
Especially time, which counts right now, because it looks like aliens are grouping up for a rush to control. Yep, yeah. Doing it, Roland distracting the Marines now by
I would be
on the nanophase gate.
Yeah, but I would be shocked if they don't realize that it's way too quiet. I mean, it is way too quiet.
The Marines know it. They know it. They just built that observatory behind the rest towers, just so they can see if a rush comes in.
And this is one dead on us, I think.
98 HP.
This is one
and
dead
there
on
he
us.
goes.
One jetpack for an on us. Slaughter needs to go out. I'm not sure why he is even staying in here. Weapon 3 Marines just right next to the Marine base. That is not a fight you want to take. Meanwhile, 7 resource towers for the Marines. I'm not sure if we're gonna see exos or anything. We're gonna see a blocking armory. We're gonna see phase gate in the neck. Maybe some arcs. I'm really not sure. But wow.
At least the phase gate is up. No, okay. Oh, HMGs phasing that on us.
HMGs and definitely one phase gate too much on this map.
Yep, that's for sure.
And again, Gorge and Lurk trying to push the Marine base. I don't think they will beacon for that. They should not beacon for that. They should just kill. Okay, neck phase gate is going down.
Distraction, yeah. It's actually the dome.
So it seems the nano phase gate is dropping low, and it will go down. Hungry One emptying his HMG clip into an Onos that is quite dead. This Onos will go down, yes.
Nice job.
Yeah. So this is much to my surprise, swinging in the favor of the Marines again. But they need to finish it. They are sitting on 7 resource towers. They have armor 3, weapon 3. They just managed to kill 2 on ice. They need to be all over that hive.
Looks like they want to start to push again.
And 3 bubblers are running into the Marine base. They will now end the game. No, they will not.
At least red dots on the radar.
Red dots on the radar. And we're almost 30 minutes into a game that I'm not sure how it even takes so long. Aliens are floating 110 res. That is a lot. That is quite a lot.
Can't really do anything with it. Since all command stations are built up, there is no free tech point. You just drop a sneaky hive.
They can't drop a sneaky hive, but maybe some forward PvE, shades everywhere. I mean, saving them up doesn't help them in any way. They might have just put 5 whips down here. That would still be better. Okay, here comes a push to pipeline. I'm not really sure what they're focusing on. I think they're shooting the hive. They must be shooting the hive because none of the life forms are taking damage.
This is under some circumstances not the best idea.
What is going on in the main base? They lost the phase gate. They're losing IPs against... There is no beacon.
Yeah, Marine Commander's pretty sure that one
And
Marine can handle this.
finally that gorge went down too. But they need to get this phase gate up ASAP, otherwise this might just cost them the game. If they're not careful. They have a second IP in pipeline. Everything is redundant by now. The only thing that's not redundant is the alien hive, and if they would be able to manage a push to this one, they would win the game.
Command station under attack.
Okay, we see Hunger 1 with a granite launcher. Granite launcher in pipeline is gonna be... He's gonna have a hell of a good time if he goes there. I wanna see granite launchers go to pipeline. And we see an arc factory. We see the hive dropped in cargo. Well, why wait? Sure, totally agree with that drop. It has been scanned. Upgrade to the arc factory has started. Look at that gorge in skylights. So we're gonna see a sneaky tunnel here for sure.
Those tunnels are beautiful.
This game is... I need to
Another hive push to pipeline.
A hive push.
Grenades are flying in. But again, focus seems on the PvE and not on the alien life forms.
Still three spurs is an achievement. Gorge again.
At least
he is biting the hell out of this IP. And he will even get it. No.
And that would actually be some kind of a problem. Beautiful.
Well, they do have a second IP, or they have a backup IP. Meanwhile, they're losing.
They need to run back from subsector.
Oh man,
totally
this
out
game.
Of place down there.
Oh man, this game. And Hellspawn just takes down a lurk that is standing still as he's biting the gate. They might as well just get exos at this point. I feel like I should queue up some Baker Cat music in the background here. Or Yakety Sax.
I would appreciate it.
I am simply unable to see the master plan behind any of this right now. We do have 2 defensive gates now, one in Skylights, one in Nano. This could potentially take a while. So
But Marines are pushing once again for the dome. They want to get this gate.
they need to get this gates. They need to get this gate.
Yeah. Oh, and finally they are selling Nanogrid gate.
Trading Nanogrid gate for Dome gate, that is a good choice. They might as well get sentries up or anything like this at this point, but they need to clear their way so they can push this hive, because taking down this hive is winning them the game, and they know that. They must know that. Aliens floating 170 resources. Oh, Nublar, why would you go in again? Why would you turn around and blink back in again with no armor?
Because you can. Marines are starting to siege C12.
That is actually a quite good play to use the location here.
Yeah, for sure. Until you have those orcs you want.
And I think we're gonna see another push to control. Here comes an all-in to control. They will beacon that. They should beacon that.
There goes Ampu, the last defender in there. No beacon. Marines are going for the hive. That won't be enough, I think. Looks like an all-in for the Marines, actually. But aliens can't focus. They don't know what to focus. Looks like the Marine commander said, take out that hive or we will lose.
Well, everything they have is redundant, so
Yeah, they could rebuild everything, but losing control, I don't know. And there comes a hive dropping control. That's
oh man, this game
really
is
rarely seen.
this game. The comm chair in Pipeworks is in system is what the heck in subsector is not busy, so
They are going a
Darkling
lot
manages
of press.
Darkling alone without medpack takes down the gorge, takes down the skulk, and can now easily take down the hive.
Aliens trying to defend that. They're on the way. Nublar maybe makes it in time. And there are the medpacks, but it's not enough.
Yeah, they need to forget about this hive. They need to take down pipeline now. That means no more spawning aliens. No more spawning aliens.
The Marines are really struggling with pushing into pipeline. And there, right now, 2 Marines in there which are splitting.
Oh Jesus, this game is very, very difficult to cast.
This game is control hive.
Huh?
This game is control hive.
This game is control hive. This game is 180 T-res for aliens. This game has everything. It has sneaky gorge tunnels, it has base rushes, it has all ends, and it has Gorge having a party with orcs in a few seconds now. Yep. Two gorges, how the heck? This game has everything. 3 gorges! Three gorges for... This game has 3 gorges for the alien team in a competitive match. God bless.
Looks like this game is evolving in some sort of public gameplay. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Only that in public gameplay this usually happens in the first 20 seconds. We have 3... We literally have 3 gorges on the field. Or we had.
We had. There's only one left right now.
I am not sure. I'm not sure about that. We still have orcs that could actually get deployed here and finally take care of C12. At this point, I'm losing faith in the Marines' ability to still win this round.
But finally, we have 5 Marines pushing for pipeline. Let's
and
see how this
they're
works.
coming from all directions to confuse the aliens.
Almost looks like the first time Marines are pushing like this together. And they're also waiting for the orcs, which are now coming. But we have 2 aliens fighting, chewing down the computer and subsector. So
What
this
the...
could
Station
get
taking
a really
damage.
close call. They now decided to go for the IP.
I'm not sure. Is this not called? Why is there no... Here comes the beacon, and I can already hear the Gorge screaming in joy as he sees the damage numbers on those arcs popping up.
Marines are really starting to lose this game. Chaos, in the meantime, they also lost their face gates. So,
Wow.
yeah, just wow.
Do you think I should play the Yakety Sax music? I think I should.
Just go for it.
Command station under attack.
Actually, I will try to go for Baker Cat. And the Fate just died. I'm not sure where that happened.
Oh, that one.
Look at
just
this
started on
rest
the
graph.
Command station
Look at
taking
this rest
damage.
graph.
Yeah, well,
All right, let's add some music that fits this game.
I would like to hear what you're playing now.
I'm playing Baker Cat.
Oh, beautiful. So, cargo commander is down now. Marines only have 1 commander left.
Meanwhile, power is going up in Nano. And we have an Onus again. Ice Smoke has gone on us, and 2 running in
Surprise.
by himself, getting taken out alone. This music really fits this game.
Slaughter taking
Darkling.
out the face gate system.
Darkling running into control, getting taken out. Here comes a small push to pipeline. There is no phase gate up in pipe right now. Sorry, pipe subsector. If Antu gets taken down, we actually might. They're going for the com chair.
Wow.
Why
For
are
sure,
they
they
going for the com chair?
They should
Why
go for
not
the
go
computer.
to the
I
computer?
believe
It's on
they
25.
still think. They still
It's
think
not
cargo
welded.
computer is up.
It's not welded. Oh.
Gosh.
Meanwhile, Gorge and Anos having a party in the dome, unable to take this down, even though Marines cannot reinforce. Hungry is being sneaky, and he successfully annihilated that cyst. The cyst had no chance. Darkling is welding the comm chair. While Ari manages to win that one-on-one. Wow. And Baker Cat just ended. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, now this game has almost seen everything we have seen flamethrowers too. We just need Exos and Xenocide. Oh, look at this push. Look at this push to Pipeline. Hellspawn, being a good man, he's going in the front so he can get taken out.
They have a flamethrower. Also not seen before.
Yeah, I tell you, this game has everything. It has flamethrowers, it has triple gorges, it has single arc, no, actually 2 arcs.
We are finally shooting the hive. Never achieved before. And it also has 2 aliens taking out the IPs in subsector. Instead of the computer, which is finally prepared.
So those arcs are going down. There is ink on the hive.
So we're playing Shade Hive now. Fun.
Yeah,
Shade is fun.
And we're getting a second gorge because 2 gorges are not enough. Because 1 gorge is not enough.
There never can't be.
Roland takes down 1 IP in the main base.
So the second IP is following, and with that spawn delay right now.
Marines have a huge spawn delay. The face gate in the dome is going to collapse. There's no way.
Gate.
It's a Grand Gate. Definitely.
So aliens were able to finally release themselves from that dome gate.
Aliens had won this game at minute 5-6. I'm not sure how Marines.
Then they almost lost it.
then they handed the fun over to the Marines so they could enjoy playing as well, and the Marines were playing fair and doing the same thing. Yeah, at this point...
It's a nice explanation for this game.
At this point, the game is collapsing for the Marines. There is no focus on those engagements anymore. And Gorge Nano is having, again, a splendid time. RTs have been recycled already. The third hive is dropped in cargo. Aliens are on 5 RTs. Marines are down to 2. So...
But it looks like Marines are going for the dome again. Maybe
so the only
not.
question I have remaining is, are we gonna see the 50-minute mark or not? I guess we are.
Yes, definitely. I don't get what Marines are trying there in topographical.
I don't know either. So, Marines are currently down on 1 resource tower. 34 Marine resource towers have been killed in this game. Maybe one of the alien players actually did get an achievement. Roland has died. Roland, but following the logic of this game, he is probably gonna go Gorge next. So that's no problem. Cargo Hive has finished. I would like to see Biomass 9 and Contamination now. Either that or Exos for the Marines. I'm not sure. There is
Marines
something that
grouping for
looks
cargo.
like a hive push to cargo. That lurk lifts dangerously. They are focusing on the hive. They are indeed focusing on the hive, and this hive might go down. It might go down. Will it? Yeah, it will go down. Yeah, inking. Yeah, inking was maybe not the most efficient thing to do against jetpacking Marines, but
the point was there was a skull cannon on us in the base.
Hive has just been redropped. That's what I was hoping to see. And with Contamination being away another 5-6 minutes, we actually might see the 1 hour mark of this game. Oh. And here comes another push to this hive. They are focusing on the hive again, and it will go down again. Yeah, this will go down. Meanwhile, 2 Marines are focusing the hive in control.
Meanwhile, Ice Smoke is taken down. Field reported. No respawns for the Marines.
Because they have no IP.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
so aliens know that they are all running for
Command
subsector,
station
but they are
taking
far away.
damage.
Nublar is coming in to assist Ice
yeah,
Smoke.
and at this point,
We
the
won't
game is,
see the
the
6
game
minute
is
mark.
finally over. It is
That was
cold,
cheesy.
and
Wow.
Team Awesome takes round 4 as well after a 52-minute game on Vale. So,
Guys, that game.
what can I say?
Yeah,
What-
good game, guys.
What can
For
I
sure.
say?
We had a lot of fun that last one, dude. We were sweating. It was a sweat fest.
Let's
Over on Aliens.
listen to the game, to the players
Thanks,
for a
Mo.
while.
Ali kept yelling at us.
You guys are worthless. Blah, 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 blah.
Forever.
It looks like those players there are on fun.
Guys, thanks for the intel. I love you all, really. Good game.
Yeah, thanks for the games, guys.
Aw.
See you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, and this pretty much concludes our first match of the season.
I don't know what you guys switched up in that last game,
Wow.
but it definitely worked out for you. You guys just
So, Team Awesome versus Tactical Retreats, taking 4-0 on Mesh and Whale, including a almost 1 hour round on Whale. Wow.
Yep.
So, at this point, the match is over. I will not extend this 51 minutes any longer by going through build orders or tech trees or rest graphs or anything. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the quality of the stream was okay. And yeah, if you're curious about Natural Selection 2 competitive play and you have no idea what you just were watching, but you just think it's kind of super cool, then you might also just head to ensl.org, read more about it, get the game, start playing. Yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good day, good evening, good night from my side, and I will let Ulu have the last few words on stream.
Last words. Last famous words. Thank you very much, guys, and bye. Have a nice evening.